This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning and welcome into you. I'm Rebecca Smith.
And I'm Bill Bryant. It is Tuesday, December 1st. Where did this year go? Huh?
It has flown by. It's already the holidays. Now at 6 a.m., a traffic alert in Lexington, a busy road closure because of a down power line.
We'll update you on that. Also, a Lexington organization that helps those in need is in need itself this morning.
And it was a tough test, but the Kentucky Wildcats pulled out a tough win at Rupp Arena.
And we have the rain outside. It is ugly, ugly this morning. You can see a lot of that rain continue to try to push east and northeast. It's going to take some time to get on out, but we will look at that hour-by-hour forecast coming up. The roads are soaked this morning, 59 degrees, but watch as we go through the day. We're going to be seeing those temperatures actually drop off to the mid-50s. I'll get into that hour-by-hour forecast, show you when it moves out coming up.
All right, and the sloppy rain is leading our news right now.
Yeah, it's coming at a kind of bad time because Lexington's Christmas parade is tonight.
But Micah says that rain should clear out in time for that. WKYT's Mike Byer is live in downtown Lexington with a look ahead at what will be happening today and ahead of the morning rush hour. Good morning.
The rain is really coming down now, but as we've heard from meteorologist Micah Harris, it should have no effect on tonight's annual Christmas parade, which is set to take over downtown Lexington. Now, the parade is going to start right here at Main Street and Midland Avenue. It's going to go just a few blocks then down Main Street before ending at Mill Street. Now, let me paint the scene for you. It should be a breathtaking one. All of the lights along Main Street, as well as in the Robert F. Stephen Courthouse Plaza and in Phoenix Park, will be lit with white sparkling lights, so that should be a great scene to see tonight for the parade. Meanwhile, there's going to be a review stand and handicap seating that will be on Main Street near North Limestone. Now, with the parade comes many road closures, and parade organizers want us to plan accordingly before heading downtown. We're going to have a full list of what streets will be shut down on our website at WKYT.com. Hey guys, I guess it could be worse. It could be that four-letter word we don't want to hear this time of year, but it's just rain. It should be ending by tonight, though, which is the good news. For now, live in Lexington, Mike Byer, WKYT.
All right, we'll hope it all clears out, and we thank you, Mike. There is a traffic trouble spot to report to you this morning. Leestown Road is closed between McConnell's Trace and North Yarnalton Pike. Police say a power line is down near the federal prison, and that is causing some traffic lights to be on flash right now. Police say the road will be closed until road crews can repair that traffic signal.
After several hours, many Time Warner Internet customers in several states, including in Kentucky, are reporting outages. On Twitter, the company said it's working to resolve Internet issues in Kentucky, Ohio, and Wisconsin. Time Warner says a server went down in Ohio and it's caused some problems. They're not sure exactly how long it will take to fix. An organization in Lexington that usually helps others around the holidays now needs your help. The Lexington Rescue Mission has to make changes to its services until they fix a broken pipe. When the pipe broke, it flooded half the center, forcing it to temporarily close. Insurance will cover some of the cost to repair the pipe, but not all of it.
Our goal is we would love if the community could help us to take care of that cost so that none of the other money that we already have will have to be used for that purpose.
If you would like to donate to the Lexington Rescue Mission, you can find a link on WKYT.com.
We're coming up on 6:04 on WKYT this morning. As you might imagine, it has been a difficult time for police officers in Richmond after one of their own was killed in the line of duty recently. And today, a man is on a mission to make sure that those officers who serve and protect his city are not forgotten. Steve Rosenberg is handing out gift cards for area restaurants to Richmond police officers. He is the coordinator of RPD Appreciation Day, which is coming up Sunday. There are donation boxes in stores and restaurants all around Richmond. Those gift cards that officers will be getting today are worth $45.70 in honor of Officer Ellis's badge number, which was 457. Well, it wasn't easy, but the Kentucky Wildcats pulled out another win last night at Rupp Arena. The Cats took on Illinois State without point guard Tyler Eulis, who is out with an injury. Brian Milam shows us how Kentucky got it done.
Tyler Eulis did not get the start last night. In fact, he was in street clothes because he got injured in that South Florida game, and Kentucky struggled without him. Let's go to the highlights. Off to a shaky start. Alex Poythress over to Jamal Murray. That's UK's first basket almost 4 minutes into the game. The Cats forcing 16 turnovers. Dominique Hawkins gets one right here. Puts it up, and he's fouled. Nice Euro step. Hawkins with 7, game tied at 27. UK trailing by 2. A minute left of the first half. Derek Willis for 3. That was his only field goal. We're tied at 31 at halftime. UK starts to get it going in the second 20 minutes. Isaiah Briscoe sneaks in, gets the basket and the foul. The lead was 15, down to 10 now. Shot clock running out. Marcus Lee rebound. Look at him hit the baby hook. 13 points, 12 rebounds for Marcus. And then Alex Poitier's going to put the nail in the coffin right there. 9 points, 6 rebounds for Alex. And Kentucky takes it last night against Illinois State, 75-63. Skylar Bussiere, only 2 points, did not hit a field goal. Let's go back to you.
All right, Brian, thank you very much. Kentucky getting it done again. Well, we have talked about it for weeks now, and today is the day that WKYT needs your help to make Christmas brighter for hundreds of needy Kentucky children.
And they do appreciate it. Our doors open this morning for our Mission of Hope Christmas collection. WKYT's Mark Barber is live in our lobby to explain how we can all help in this. Good morning.
Good morning, Rebecca. And we have a growing pile of toys here in the WKYT lobby. You can see dozens and dozens. We've got the fun stuff. You've got crayons, you've got books, you've got teddy bears, you've got sleds. But we also have other important items like warm clothing and hygiene items like toothpaste. Now, our doors just opened here. They will be open until 6:30 tonight. And what you're seeing now is what we've already been able to get with our people here at WKYT and some elves in the community. But we want you to help us, partner with us, and take it from here. Now, this is important because there are hundreds of children in extreme poverty in eastern Kentucky. Many of them would not get Christmas presents if it was not for the Mission of Hope. So we would like to see you partner with us as we donate to them today. Now, joining me here this morning is the Executive Director, Emmett Thompson, with the Mission of Hope. And he actually goes on these deliveries because they end up going into these elementary schools in Appalachia to then give these donations, to then give these gifts to children. So, Emmett, when you're speaking with these kids, when they're receiving these presents, what's that like for you? What's that like for them?
Well, it's a powerful feeling for us and for the children and families we get to help. This is a Herculean effort, and we are so grateful to the viewers and the staff here for helping us. This is our shopping list, 27 rural elementary schools, all with very high free lunch percentages. I think we're going to go over 18,000 children and their families this year. So if folks think they've got a serious shopping list and they hadn't gotten started, we've got probably an even more serious one, and we welcome the community's help today.
Fantastic effort by you, fantastic effort by the community. And for more on that, we'll speak now with Amy Kidd. She's a promotions manager here at WKYT. Now, Amy, we've already got a lot of gifts here in the lobby, but there's still a lot more room. What can people expect when they come here today?
Well, I mean, you can look around, and this is a big place. Our lobby is definitely not a small lobby, and last year, this place was packed. So we are inviting people all day. We're here, our doors just opened, and we're here until 6:30 tonight. So maybe on your lunch break, maybe on your way in, swing by, drop the toys off, drop clothing, hygiene items, and give these kids a Merry Christmas. You know, it is about so much more than the gift. It's when they open it, it's the hope that's extended to them in a world that might seem like a dark place at times. And to watch these kids, when they receive these, it's unexplainable. It really is.
And you can be a part of that. We are still receiving these gifts, receiving these donations for another 12 and a half hours. Would you come by and see us? We'd love to see you. Our studios here on Winchester Road between Manowar Boulevard and Polo Club Boulevard. Now, if you're not able to make it today, you can also donate at designated blue barrels or at outside several businesses throughout the city, and you can also donate online. For more on that, we'll be back with you in just a few minutes on WKYT News at 6:30. So we'll check back in with you then. For now, back to you, Bill and Rebecca.
We'll see you then. We really count it a privilege here at WKYT to be involved with this. You know, you can just feel the warmth out there as people come in and give those
and
gifts.
The need is there, and it goes up every year. So really, you know, whatever you can do to help out these kids and these families is much appreciated.
Hope you can help. 6:09 on WKYT this morning.
Now, your zone-by-zone forecast with meteorologist Micah Harris.
It is a pretty ugly start to the day, and you look outside, you're going to see a lot of rain outside, very widespread across 27, 127, going to 75, the parkways. It doesn't matter where you go, 64. It's just a very soggy road outside. So you got to remember, when this happens, when you get a lot of rain like this, people tend to slow down big time. You're going to have to add a few extra minutes to that early morning commute. And you see northbound in Maysville, Mayslick, and then make your way into Carlisle and Nicholas County, still holding on to some of that rain. I know you're taking a break, Owenton, and work your way over toward Williamstown, Berry community just south of that. But you still have at least that chance throughout the next few hours. Down toward the south of that, across 64, the central zones. That goes for Lexington, Winchester, and off toward Richmond, still holding on to some of that rain. Waynesburg, and also make your way into Stanford. We're not looking too good this morning. You're getting some moderate rain right now. That's pushing eastbound, so that will roll through Renfro Valley, Crab Orchard, work your way just north of that into southern Madison County, into Berea area. You'll be seeing that in the next 30, 45 minutes, and just after that into the Big Hill region as you slide down 421. There's your temperatures, upper 50s, lower 60s. We've actually seen our temperatures rise throughout the nighttime hours. You got to remember, yesterday afternoon we were sitting in the mid 50s, and now we're talking about 60 degrees here this morning. So these temperatures are rising as this front continues to progress through. But once we track off into the afternoon, you'll see those wet roadways turn into some drier roadways. Not dry, but drier roadways. And you'll also see those temperatures drop just a bit. There's the noontime, and you can see the bulk of the rain is now past Lexington, but still, at least that rain chance is there. I'd say Lexington anywhere from 11 a.m. to about 2 p.m. 3 p.m. is when you can start to see that move on out, all the rain. And then you see that track over toward the east. Eastern zones, it's going to be a tough time to get the rain on out. I would say anywhere from 5 p.m. for the east and southeastern zones to about 10 or 11 p.m. So it kind of gets stuck along the mountainous regions before it tries to track on out of here. And once it does, then you're talking about mainly drier conditions tomorrow. However, we're still looking for, I want to show you bits and pieces here. There's an 8 p.m. Wednesday. Yeah, look at that. A spotty shower or two. But watch as we go off into the night. You see the whites now showing up, the spots? Now you're talking about a mix, maybe even some flakes flying through the night. Wednesday night into early Thursday morning. No big issues out of this. It's just something to know that you possibly see some flakes. If you've been wanting to see, if you're one of those that like to see some of that rain or like to see some of those flakes, just know that you're going to be seeing that coming up here Wednesday night into early Thursday morning, if you want to stay up that late.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So if you're excited enough to see a snowflake,
Yeah.
get up 2 or 3 in the morning, right?
Yeah, have fun.
Okay, we understand that. Thank you. It is 6:12 on WKYT this morning on the first day of December, and each morning we bring you weather and traffic together. Let's go out to Officer Don and see what's happening out there on the roads. Good morning, Don.
Hey, good morning. Starting off the live view of Lexington traffic and overall traffic flow this morning, as Mike has said, with the wet roads. Going to slow things down, but traffic is light enough. We're not seeing a significant impact yet. Now, as far as construction, they're still working on Todd's Road. That's sort of a mess right now when you throw in the weather, so expect that this morning as well. On the way in, there are no collisions, which is the great news right now, and our drive times being impacted because of the weather conditions. But as I said, no significant surprises, just because traffic flow is so light. If you're coming in from Richmond, coming in from Winchester, looking good. Coming in from Scott County, no major issues. Now back to you in the studio.
All right, Don, thank you very much. Take care of that voice.
It's a sick time
I
of
tell you
year.
what, it's just being shared, isn't it? All right,
Yes,
more
it is.
news coming up on WKYT. There's Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and now there is Giving Tuesday.
We'll explain what that's all about in 8 minutes.